Okie doke. So let's go ahead and talk about video cards. I'm excited to share all the video card information that I can with you. We are starting off with bad news, and that's NVIDIA asking board partners to halt GeForce RTX 3090 Ti production. And the issues initially this weekend, I didn't have any info on it. It does look like they are citing that it is BIOS and hardware issues. I did make the joke that what's happening? Are they discovering that the memory modules are exploding now so that they've upgraded them to 21 gigabits per second? Anyways, let's get into the article and see what's going on. So this article is coming from Video Cards along with like 5 other articles for today, but NVIDIA temporarily halts the production of the GeForce RTX 3090 Ti. NVIDIA has requested board partners to pause the production of their RTX 3090 Ti cards. The just announced flagship GPU featuring the full A102 GPU. This SKU was originally planned for January 27th release. There was also an embargo set for this week that has just been canceled. So usually if they have that embargo set, if it was going to be lifted or whatever, then at that point you could have like reviewers, etc., start reviewing the cards. That's been canceled. So at this point, I don't think we'll be even seeing necessarily any reviews outside of leaks, but it's possible we get some leaks on the GPU. It should be noted that NVIDIA never confirmed the 3090 Ti launch date. The company only mentioned that we will hear more about this new card later this month. Technically speaking, they can make a formal announcement with further details, specs, and pricing, with the release date set for February. This information was missing during CES 2022 preview. The RTX 3090 Ti is the upcoming flagship GPU with 10,752 CUDA cores, 24 gigabytes of GDDR6X memory clocked at 21 gigabits per second, with a 450 watt TDP powered through a 16-pin power connector. This model has been on a roadmap for weeks now, but it wasn't until early January before we saw evidence of NVIDIA's grand plans for the RTX 30 enthusiast segment. Of course, we have reached out to both of our sources and have already confirmed that this is indeed true. According to them, there are issues with both the BIOS and hardware. The details are not yet known, so it is unclear if board partners will be required to revise the boards that were already made or if they need to wait for a solution from NVIDIA. In any case, we will provide an update on the situation when we learn more. This doesn't bode well for obviously just NVIDIA in general, especially, or just GPU consumers as well in general, because at this point, you know, we have a shortage. And so when you halt production on a card like this due to basically poor design, from what I can tell, either BIOS or hardware, and you've wasted all that silicon on it, these could have been 3090s, right? You could have been producing some more 3090s, getting that price down. And this is going to be important because what I'm going to show you guys next is going to be the leaked price list for the 3090 Ti. And I don't think that, and once you see this price list, I think you'll agree with me. I don't think that releasing a top tier card at this price when you already have shortage issues on the card right below it is wise, and especially true if you have hardware and BIOS issues with this new line, because all of those full fat GA102 chips that they're putting into the 3090 Ti could have easily been put into the 3090. And if we look at the pricing here for this, what you're going to see is custom NVIDIA RTX 3090 Ti cards listed for at least $3,654. The card has already been listed by distributors and some retailers. So far, we only have pricing for the MSI RTX 3090 Ti. cards from 2 Swiss retailers and a single German-speaking distributor. The pricing is actually much higher than we expected, going for $3,654 to $4,497 US after the conversion. Do note, however, that those could naturally be early placeholding prices. So you have the MSI listing at $3,654. You have the one above it, the Supreme X, at $4,024. The one above that, I guess, it's kind of hard to see, $4,497. And then the Gaming Trio is actually lower, $3,571, because the Gaming Trios usually are a little bit less. So there you go. At this point, when we're talking about like launch prices, for mining, like I don't even, at least unless you have like an NVIDIA board partnership or something, or you're a retailer and you're getting them, directly from NVIDIA, I don't see these as being, worth it at all. You're talking about a 30% price increase. I don't think you're going to get a 30% increase in actual mining profitability, right? So these prices are ridiculous. And then to top it off, they're having shortage issues, and it's kind of like, okay, well, why didn't you guys just focus on getting more 3090s out and fixing the problems that the 3090s already have? Because the 3090s already have a plethora of problems, right? Specifically within the power, both the power delivery and the memory module, and the memory modules overheating. So it's insane. And that's kind of like where we're at. So it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.